My twin sister showed up the night before my husband's funeral to gloat about ruining my life. She didn't know our entire family was listening from behind her. My twin sister only found out I was pregnant 3 weeks ago, and she'd been texting me cruel messages ever since. Not because she wanted to celebrate becoming an aunt, but because she needed fresh ammunition to hurt me with. She didn't know this ammunition would come back to hurt her instead. "Stress eating again?" was the first thing she said when she stumbled in my front door completely uninvited. "That dress barely fit you last month. Good thing James isn't alive to see you letting yourself go." I kept my face neutral even though my stomach churned. I could have chosen to cry, really cry, like all those other times when she kicked while I was at rock bottom. But instead I chose to be strategic. "You know what's funny?" I said softly. "Even after all the bad luck the universe gave me, I still ended up happier than you." Her eye twitched as I hit a nerve. She'd never been able to keep her mouth shut when she was proud about something, and ruining my life was no different. "You still don't get it, do you?" She started off, her wine sloshing in the bottle she'd brought. "You think all your bad luck was the universe? Poor, pathetic Katie with her terrible life?" She continued. "What are you talking about?" I made my own voice small, vulnerable, pretending to be shocked. In reality, this is the moment I'd been waiting 20 years for. "Well, for starters, Michael didn't ghost you in senior year." Her words slurred. "I screwed him in your bed wearing your perfume, then convinced him you'd been cheating the whole time. He still can't look at either of us." "That's impossible," I whispered, fake tears forming on my eyes. "You were at Mom's that weekend. You were helping with her surgery. Gosh, you really are a little slow." She was enjoying making fun of me, thinking we were alone, thinking I was actually broken and not minutes away from taking everything that is meaningful from her. "Remember when you lost the baby at 16 weeks? She was practically glowing now. "Weird how it happened right after I made you that special smoothie." I gripped the back of the couch, my knuckles white. "How?" I asked, making my voice break, continuing my carefully crafted performance. "How did you get away with all of it? Mom and Dad always take your side, but surely someone would have noticed. The best part?" She was still beaming. "Being your twin means I can be you anywhere. So no matter what I do, Mom still thinks I'm the angel. Remember when my son told Mom he saw you steal from her purse? I coached him for a week, gave him ice cream every time he practiced the lie. Even my idiot husband thinks I'm perfect." "You're lying," I whispered, playing my part. "You wouldn't. You couldn't have." "At least my husband James loved me," I said quietly. "At least I had that. One person who really knew me." Her face went dark. Savage. Then she leaned in close, her breath hot on my face, and said the words that broke us both. "Want to know the best part? When James was dying, when he called from his deployment overseas, I was the last person he spoke to. Told him you were already moving on. He died thinking you didn't love him." The world stopped. Everything else I'd suspected. But this was new information. My knees buckled. She may have devastated me, but she also just put the final nail in her own coffin. "What's wrong?" She was laughing. "Did I finally find the one that hurt? I knew you'd finally show them who you really are." My voice was hollow as I walked to the front door. 28 years had led to this moment. 28 years of being called crazy. "Where are you going?"